Okay, good morning, everyone. You
Good
can
morning, Doctor.
you can proceed.
Okay.
Uh, Good morning, Total.
Yeah.
Today we are
Yeah.
present about our distributed system project. In this project, our group member developed a Tetris scan application. Next is about our group member. We have our group member have Derihan, Chamazing, Wearing is me and Horaiming. Next, I will explain about abstract of our group project. This application is support an infinite amount of people play simultaneously, and then this project is developed by improve a stand-alone system through a client-server system and enhance its function through multiplayer gaming. In order to communicate and easy to implement, the concept of distributed computing and the client-server architecture are applied in this project. Besides that, this application is developed using by the Java programming language through the Eclipse software. Next, I will explain about the introduction of our project. Our project is developed using the client-server architecture because it's easy to implement consistency and a single point for management control for the game company. This architecture can be divided into two, that is client and the server. The server is a host computer, or we call as the centralized server, as it can control the result that used by the client, while the client is a user computer which can request the service from the server and display the result that returned by the server. The communication or interaction between the client and the server is through a network or internet because it can allow the multiple people playing at the same time, and the highest score of the player will be taken and displayed on the leaderboard. Next is about the system architecture. I will pass to my member Mei Jing to present about it.
Okay, my name is Chan Mei Jing. So now I'll present about the system architecture used in this project. So in this project, we developed by using two-tier architecture. It involves socket programming where the server socket and client socket is needed to establish the connection. So in two-tier architecture, the client and server will have direct communication where client is directly interacting with the server without intermediary. So it is divided into client application and server. So request is sent to the server and the server will process the request and transfer back to the client. Thus, client will act as the presentation layer and the application layer will be having in both client and server. So the uh, next slide. Okay. So the next slide is show this detail the client server. Before. Wei Han. Before. This one. Okay, for this is the system architecture implemented in our multiplayer online game. So first of all, every client is created with socket to pass the IP address and the port number of the server. So a network is needed for the client to connect to a server. In this case, because this Tetris game is a Java application, so clients must connect to the same network as server to establish the connection, either using Ethernet or Wi-Fi, so it's a local area network. Then the server is also created with socket with port number to accept clients, and thread is looping to is like loop to use to accept unlimited numbers of clients. So this project provides the configuration that a single machine can act as both client and server. So client can access the system by using different machine as long as they are connected to the same network. So a client will act as a requester of services and a server is the provider of the services. That's all for my part. Then I'll pass to my next member, Ho Lai Ming.
In this figure shows the interaction of client and server. The server and client are created using socket. A connection is established when client send a request to server to connect to the server, and the server accept the connection. Then a series of interaction can be performed using input and output stream. The present of input and output stream will allow the program to perform read and write operation. Then the connection will be terminated when the client requests to close the connection by sending request to the server. The server can also be closed by closing the socket. Then I'll pass to Wei Han to demo the system.
Sorry, I'm changing the presenting screen. Can you see the coding in Eclipse?
Okay, proceed. Thank you, Han.
Okay, so this is the coding for the Beta Tetromino Master. So originally it only have server and client, but it only can play for single player. So we run the server first. Wait. After open the server, then we run the client. First, we name it pay. And you can also open multiple client at once. So you can add in the second client also, name Chan maybe. So at this waiting launch, you can create a room like this one. We create a room 1, and here we create a room 2. You can see both of them are connected to each other. So when each create a room, another waiting launch also can see. They can join the room that create by themselves. Also can join others. Then when they join inside the room, they can play the Beta Tetromino. Since this is a demonstration, so we just simply play and fast make it game over. How we achieve the multiplayer style is we put a rank board inside. So after one complete single player game, but their score and rank will be recorded. Like if you achieve 373 marks score for these games, so we will become the rank 3. So after another player also play this game, if they achieve higher marks, then they will break the rank board, then they can on the board lah. So they will fight for each other for a higher rank. So for here you see the name Chan. After I complete this game, I get 386 marks, so I become number 3. Then after that, you can see it here at the waiting launch. We also put on a rank board, so you can check inside a rank board for the latest ranking. So you see just now the day that get 373 marks at the rank 3 become rank 4, and the Chan that get 386 marks become rank 3 now. So that's all that we do in here. We make a text file that save the high score for these games. So every single player when they play, their score will save inside the text file. Then this rank board will refresh and update according to the text file. That's all from us. Is there any question?
I just want to ask you some question a little bit. Okay, just want to highlight what I understanding just now. Actually, you have a room, something like that, so you can compete to each other, something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We can.
So unlimited user.
Message here. Yes.
Unlimited user can join in the room.
Yeah, everyone can join the room. After one player come out from the room, another player can join the room also, no matter it's created by themselves or not.
Okay, so they can choose. So everyone can play on internet, for example. Is it possible on internet?
Is it possible?
Uh, Play on
You
internet through on internet. Is it possible this in the future this game?
for now we didn't
Yes.
connected to
Uh,
internet yet lah.
However,
But if we create on a local host can be possible achieve ah.
okay. So meaning
And
to say, is it connected through HTTP, something like that? No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We need to say maybe they just play something like in the local host. I mean something like on the LAN, local area network, something like that. So everyone have to know the port, something like that. IP port, something like that. Something
Yes.
like chat server and chat server, like chat server, right? Is it true? Something that you have to know the port and also the IP, so everyone can join in the room. Something like that.
Yeah.
So meaning to say you just I mean everyone have to know port and the IP, so everyone can join. Something like that, right?
Yes.
So limited to the people that cannot join through the internet freely. Something like that, right? Okay, understood. So mean that in the room, so go back to the room. I mean that they can have many rooms, something like that. So everyone can join in the room, something like that. So
Yeah.
so this room can be created as many as possible, right? Is it true?
Yeah, the room can create as many as possible.
So everyone can join the room, which room that they can join.
Yeah, and only the top 10 score will recorded in the rank board. And one thing I forget to say, we have a chat room here also, the message that the player that create in the waiting launch can chat to each other. Like this day waiting launch, right? We can say hi. Then the chan can reply like hello. So they can chat at each other in their own waiting launch, but they can see all players chatting in the server in the same server. They can chat to each other.
Motive?
Yes.
Motive?
Yeah,
Motive. Your purpose of you doing have the chatting? What the objective?
We need more communications between the players, or else they will just playing the game like single player. They like playing alone, so they need more communications.
Okay. All right. So you need to be clear when you're writing in the report. Because not confusing. All right. So so you have to mention about this one cannot be online through internet because we don't have HTTP. It's like something like chat server and chat client, something like that. You have to emphasize on this in this word in the report. Right. And also make it clear also, but I haven't read your report yet. After this, maybe I read. So before I read, you have to update it back the report. You can update it today, right? So don't be late. Today only the last chance that you updated the report. After even late, okay, but I need you update the report. Not make it my understanding is different what you said just now. Because what you're recording now, I will be played again. I will playing this again. So I want to see what is it tally to your report or not. Okay. Right. Okay. So make sure everything clear. So I understood now. You can create many rooms, right? So everyone can join any room, right? Is it true? Unlimited user. Am I right?
Unlimited user and unlimited room.
Okay, so everyone can join everything, right? Every room and
the room name is different. They can keep creating.
I mean the room must be available, right? Is it true? If let's say the room is not available, so they cannot join in the room, right? Is it true?
For now, our room players we limited as one. So each room can only enter one player at once. If the room already got player, then others cannot join. It need to wait the player to finish his game, come out, then another player can join.
So at the moment now, what you doing? What you doing so far? So means that only one room, one player.
Yeah.
Cannot any people cannot join.
But they share the same rank board lah. So no matter what room they
Understood.
join, they will compete to each other with their score.
Okay, so I mean the situation is different right now, right? So meaning to say, even you said that you can play at the same time in the room, but now what you're doing now so far only one room, one player, something like that. So meaning to say everyone cannot join at the moment. Cannot play. I mean they cannot compete to each other in the room, right? Is it true?
They compete each other with their score. So no matter what room they join, like I use room 1, you use room 2, but our score, like I showing just now, they will share the same rank board. Even though they are in a different room, but actually their score is recorded at same rank board. So yeah, they are compete each other in the waiting launch.
Understood. Okay, meaning to say everyone once they finish the room one, for example, play A, play this game, right? Is it true? Then
Yes.
another game, player 2 can join. So
Yes.
meaning to say the player 1 should finish first before the player B need to play, something like that.
If the player B want to play at the same time as player A, he can create a room himself, so he can play together with player A. So they can play at the same time, no problem.
Okay, so your game like means that what you said just now is different right now. Okay, meaning to say they can create many rooms, but each room play one time in the one room, something like that, right? Is it true?
I don't get you.
Meaning to say everyone can create their rooms, right? Is it true?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, everyone
one
can play that.
room can be played for the single player, something like that. The single player must be finished first, and then another then once finished, then another single player can join the room.
Yeah, for each room. For each
But
room.
cannot be at the same time, right? To join together in the same room, right?
Yeah, because we limit the player for one only, but we can
Understood.
upsize the limit also lah.
Right. You need to clarify because I just now I understood it's different way.
Okay.
I thought that everyone can join in the room at the same time. So you need to clear in the report, okay?
Yeah, they
Because
actually
don't make it my confusing. Don't make it I confusing. Yeah. So
okay, no
okay, only that I can say with you. All the best. You pass for this project, even though you have to clarify in the report. Clear?
Okay, clear.
Yeah. With that, thank you. Okay, bye bye. So share me the video to me for me to marking.
Okay, thank you.
All the best, everyone.